Welcome back to Fit for Life with Karen McKenzie. And we're going to do some strength training. And, I talk so much about strength and why we need it. So the first thought I had was, what do we need strength for? Why is it so important? We walk, we pick up packages, we pick up children, whatever we pick up. We need strength for everything we do. You'd be pretty amazed at how important it is. But honestly, I think you all know that. Anyway, we need it for everything. I just wanted you to keep that in mind and know why it's so important to do it at least twice a week, minimum. Um, and that too gives us energy and it burns calories. But remember, muscle weighs more than fat, so just keep that in mind. Also, you want to be strong enough. It's for dignity, to be able to do things for yourself, to not have to ask someone all the side on the side. But we all have friends that offer their help, and yet we hate to bother them. So, that day may come for all of us. It may not. Not if we keep exercising, especially with strength training. So we do it for ourselves, for our dignity. Um, Many, especially women, senior women, live alone. So you don't have someone available to help you if you need to lift something or fix something. But more and more of us are learning how to do that for ourselves too, aren't we? We want to stay in the race, so to speak, and do as much as possible for ourselves for as long as possible. And that's why we do it. So we are going to use our weights. If you would go get your weights, you may have them ready. Don't forget to start with this. It's a great starter. Have some water. And we're going to start with our biceps. Where are the biceps? Yes, right here. So let's take our weights. If your weights feel light after one set of lifting, you probably need a heavier weight. Go to the next size. And you don't have to buy it, just try it out. And then if you find that's too easy, you might have to go a little higher, but it usually goes up in small increments. Keep that in mind. So we're going to do our bicep curling. Elbows into the body. You're going to breathe out as you lift. On that first movement, that's when we breathe out. And then just resume your natural breathing. You don't have to inhale again. So it's just 4 seconds. And I will always say that, even though I've said it 3 million times. Breathing out, slowly down. Good. The slower you go, the better. 4, and slowly down. And you're tightening that abdomen again too, aren't you? Breathing out, and slowly down. This might be 5, but it might be 6. All the way up. That's where I get stuck, right? On 4, 5, and 6. Slowly down and up again. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Let's do another one anyway. All the way up and slowly down. Now, normally we would do 2 sets. If you're just starting to do this, just start with 1 set. When you're starting to feel a little stronger, a little more confident, then it's time to go up and do that second set. So just keep that in mind. So we've been working our biceps, which are right here. I'm going to come forward. Another way to do it, and if you want to do the second set like this, is to just bring the weights all the way down. I like to put 1 foot out for a little leverage. We'll do just 4 of these. Watch. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Is it too much for you? Try it again. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Up. Slowly down. Again, all the way up. Nice and tall. Watch that posture. And all the way down. Then you can put your weights right here. If you want to be really daring, you can try 2 weights in 1 hand. Make sure you get that elbow into your body for support, a little support, and then just try it. Just try a few of them, and then do the other hand, and just see how far you can get. Wonderful. Let's do 1 more. All right. So we've worked what? The biceps. So where are the triceps? Where are they? Right here, underneath. So what can we do for the triceps? Okay, let's bring those weights up, holding them up. And if you need to wait a little longer between each exercise, you just go right ahead and do that. As long as you're doing something, it's a good thing. Breathing out, and then slowly back up again. You feel that in your tricep right here? Try it again. Back, and slowly back up. Do it again. Back, slowly up. Another one, and back, and slowly up. So now I know this is 5. Good. And 6 coming up. I know you can feel this. You're not used to holding your arms up, period. So with weights, you're going to feel the difference. Try it again. And slowly up. And now we'll take a little nap. No, I'm only kidding. Just kidding. I'd like you to try this with me next. Grab some water if you need it. Good. Now we're going to work on the upper back and the shoulders a little bit, the chest muscles here. And we're going to do some flies. I didn't even put that down for today, but I just like to do it. And we have so many muscles, about 630, right? All right, let's bring those weights together now. Should I wait a little longer? Breathing out. There you go. Your elbows are bent a little bit. All the way back. Again. And slowly back. This one feels pretty good today. Breathing out. And slowly back. Try it again. And slowly back. Again. I think I lost count. I'm not sure. Let's do, we'll do 6. All the way out and slowly back. This is where you gain the weight, and slowing it down, out and slowly back. And we'll just bring the weights down and relax for a minute. Phew. Shoulders forward and forward and forward. And let's do a few up and downs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's terrific. Let's do one that I find kind of comfortable. We're going to do some crossovers. So I'm going to stand one of the weights up right here, lift it up, then just turn it so that it's horizontal, breathing out as you, and slowly back. I know you can feel that in your shoulder, upper back again, breathing out. Good for the arms too, right? Slowly back, we're holding on to that weight. Breathing out again. 3 and 4. The slower you go, the better. And 5. So I get a good workout too, don't I? I don't just tell you to do it. I do it with you, so that we both get a good workout for the day. And if you can do one more, go ahead and do it. And I'll just be lazy, that's all. I'm not really turning, just kind of shifting. How's that for a good word? All right, so you're going to bring the weight up, horizontal, breathing out, and slowly back. There we go. Breathing out. And the more you do, the more you'll be able to do. The stronger. You'll be able to take more weight and do more for yourself, especially with the lifting. That's tricky. Breathing out and slowly back. Is that 4? And 5. Good. And 6. Oh, yeah. And 7. Up and slowly back. You know, I take this opportunity to do this, and I enjoy it because I don't do it as much as strength training as I should. Not with the weights. I will do planks on the floor and things like that. And the Cobra, the Yoga Cobra is great too to strengthen the arms and the upper body. But let's just take a little break here. Drop your chin down. You can lift your shoulders now. Pull your abdomen in a little bit. Round your back. Oh boy. Now let's do the opposite. Breathe up through your nose. Bring your head up. Shoulders come down. And just relax those abdomen exercises, abdomen muscles. That's better. Okay. So let's just relax again, side to side with your head. I can feel a little crunchy stuff going around in there. All right, let's do this. Let's end with the paddle wheel, which I think is tough. And if I think it's tough, you'll probably will too. One weight is above the other, not touching, but above, and just paddle, like a paddle wheel. And 3, you're really going to feel this. If you need to lower it a little bit, that's okay. Again, once you get used to it, you might want to do 2 sets. And that second set will be easier because you'll be more used to it. You'll see. Wonderful. Great. All right, let's put those weights down. Grab some water. It almost seems like you can't drink enough of this. Check with your doctor, though, just in case. You might have some kind of a kidney problem of something that requires not drinking too much water. I think it would be kind of rare, but in most cases it's better. We just don't drink enough. Most people don't. And especially as we age, we really need that. So just kind of check it out, look it up, Google it, whatever you want to do. All right, now I just want to do a little more stretching though, okay? With your arms. So I'd like you to just bring those arms up. Grab that wrist, pull it up. Oh, that feels so good. Pulling it right up out of the socket there. All right, now take those hands. You can touch the back of your neck or clasp your hands and do it. I like that, it feels good. So you're just kind of relaxing those arms, but this time I want you to breathe out as you bring the elbows back, and you can open up all of this stuff. It's great for the upper back, the shoulders. Bring them back. Try doing this lying on the floor also, lying on your back, and see if those elbows touch the floor. Mine will do it much easier when I do my stretching. So let's relax for a minute. All right, so you're going to breathe out. Can you feel your shoulder blades coming together? I can. And then relax. Breathe out. Get them back. How about a little bit of this to jazz it up a little bit? Getting a nice stretch all the way down the sides. Wonderful. We're going to stretch those fingers out in a minute too. Back and forth. Great. Because you've been holding on to the weights, let's open those hands. Let's splay those fingers nice and wide. Make a fist. Open. I like this. You know why? It's easy. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now clasp your hands, turn your hands over so I can see your palms. Breathe out, don't come forward, shoulders down, and go. How straight can you get your arms? Now look at where they are right now. Some of you might still be back here. If you're back here, you really need to do stretching, especially this one, right? So we're going to breathe out. Now watch. I can do a little more. See the difference? Let's bring them back. Again, breathing out. And I think it feels pretty good. And back. One more time. Great. Just relax those hands. Again, because of this, we're going to try to stretch those hands out. So just do this kind of a movement. Flat palm, as flat as you can get it. Don't come forward. Just the arm comes out. Pull your fingers back. Pull them back. If you have arthritis here or in your wrist, you'll feel this. Or your fingers. Do what you can do. It is okay to move through some discomfort. But screaming pain is not a great idea. Always check with your doctor first or your physical therapist. Do you have any questions? Should I be doing this or that? You know that. We just tend to forget things like that. We don't want to bother anybody, right? Let's circle those hands. This should feel pretty good too. and then the opposite direction. We're going to stretch the lower body, and we're not going to use weights. We're just going to use ourselves today. Each finger to the thumb. Each finger to the thumb. Keep going. Easy, easy stuff. Great. All right. Now, clasp your hands together and bring your elbows up. And this way, you're going to be stretching your fingers. Instead of the fingers turning in this way, they're going to be going back like this. So try to get those elbows together. Good. Flatten your palm, palm against palm, and then lift them. And you do get a little stretch there. Okay, clasp one more time, all the way up. Grab some water. It's time for the lower body. You don't need any equipment to do it either. And what do you think I'm going to start with? Most of you who've been watching the show, you know how important I feel this is, and we do it as much as we can. You're coming forward in your chair. Now, for those people that don't think they can stand up without holding on, you can put your hands right here. Some of you may not be able to do this right away. You do have to practice. Make sure there's something to grab in front of you, or just have someone near you when you first start these. You're going to kind of give yourselves a little push here and push into your thighs and stand up. That is one of the best strengtheners for your legs. And you need strong muscles for your balance, to keep your balance, right? So we're going to sit back down again. Put your hands right here. Let's do it again. I'm going to say the same things practically. You're going to push in and stand up. And I'd love you to work so that you'd be able to do about 8 of those. So just keep that in mind. So that's how we can strengthen our legs. Sorry about this. And I will just get rid of it. Okay, what about the bicycle? Oh, for years we've been doing that. You know, you lie on the beach or whatever, or in bed, and you do this stuff. This is great to strengthen these quads, and it's good for your core, your abdomen. Hold on if you have to. If that's impossible, do one leg at a time. As long as you are moving, it's so important. Let's try the other side. Okay. All right, now let's try again. I'm leaning back. I've slid forward a little bit, and try to do it here. See if you can do that. Tightening and toning and strengthening. Oh, I love it. We'll sit back and just do nothing now. Just do something like this, just to loosen up. Good. Or you could do a little bouncy here. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and you are still strengthening this though. Do as many as you can. Try the other side, but let's flex that toe back and then bounce it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then I'm going to have you get your back away from the chair, sitting up tall, good posture. You will be able to breathe better if you're straight like this. You're going to relax a little bit, but if you could remember every now and then when you feel yourself coming forward, or you know darn well that you're too round, you're just going to sit up straight, pull that chin in. Remember the chin. Okay, that's the ticket. Lift one leg up and just hold it there. See how long you can do it. Yeah, maybe you're watching TV, watching the news. I mean, we're all interested in that, especially lately, right? Just hold that leg up. Can you do 5 seconds? How about 10? Or you do 10 the next time? Half a minute would be great, right? And there's also lots of strengtheners we can do standing up without equipment. And maybe we'll do that next time. So let's try the other leg. Just hold that up there. Put your hand here. Look, see, it gets nice and hard and strong. We're going to have to stretch it out though, aren't we? We are. If you want, you can do that. It makes it easier. Keep that in mind. All right, now straight out and then just out to the side a little bit. Or you can, lift it a little off the chair. You'll get a better workout. Again, here and there. Try the other side. Straight out. Yes. Over, over. Great. Wonderful. So that's easy, isn't it? I think it's kind of easy. All right, let's relax. Grab some water. Wonderful. Let's do a little stretching too. Legs out. Why don't we sit forward so our back is not against the chair? Just circle those feet. A little stretching around and around. Good. Does that feel good? I think it feels pretty good. Let's go in the opposite direction. Great. All right. Point and flex again. So we'll do one and then the other, back and forth, and don't hold on. Tightening again, toning. Good for this, but it's a good stretch also. I'm just giving you things as they come to me. Let's bounce. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6. It seems when there's movement, it's easier rather than just holding it. Let's try the other side. You can flex that foot a little bit and bounce it. 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, why don't we stretch the back of the leg a little bit too? So we're going to come forward and sit back. You can be lazy. Don't worry too much about posture right now. But again, if you feel like you're like this, I'd like you to pull that chin in. You have to work at it. You're going to lift that leg up. So we're stretching hamstrings now. Pull that leg in toward your body. If you want, you could take a little break, lower your head down. Good. And then we'll come back up again. And then we're going to put this down. And yes, you would do it. You would hold it. Try at least for 30 seconds next time. Okay, so you're going to bring that leg up and pull it in. Chin down if you want to. The longer you hold, the better. And now bring your head up and look up at the ceiling and push your chin up toward the ceiling. Just to get a nice stretch. Wonderful. Okay. If you want to grab some water again, it's almost time to go, but we're going to do our famous Grecian stretch. But you know what I think we'll do first? This. Can you do that? Some people sit like that. Apparently it's not the best thing for us, especially for certain people with leg problems that have, leg pain, but they're not getting enough blood, into their veins, and it kind of stops things in the legs when we do this. So just be careful. Don't leave it there for a long time. Grab that leg, pull it in a little bit, and sit up straight if you can. Very gently push down. So we're stretching out the hip when we do this, aren't we? Yes, we are. Great. Now, if you can pull it in, fine. If not, leave it right here. How does your knee feel with this leg on top? So very gently push down. Great. Nice and tall. See the difference? Our necks are longer when we're sitting tall, too. So our clothes might look better. And, posture does that. That's what it does. It realigns everything. And you are as you should be. Yes. Let's do the other side. This one might be tougher. It might be easier. Let's very gently push down. Yeah, I can really feel that. And I know I tell you that all the time, don't I? Yeah, I do. Good. Now, if you want, you can put both hands here in the front. Pull yourself up nice and straight. Terrific. Yes, I'm going to do a little more to loosen that hip up. But I would like to end with, our favorite stretch, our Grecian stretch. So if you have any strength left, let's turn a little bit. Legs parallel. The leg closest to me, just do that. That's all. Again, nice and straight. Push that heel back. That part's easy, isn't it? Just doing that. I think so. Pull yourself up nice and tall. You're going to reach down this time, though, and pull it back if you can do it. If you would like to do it and you can't do it, you can grab your pant leg and make sure you're wearing stretchy workout clothes. Really helps with things like this, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay. Again, after holding that for 30 seconds, we'll put it down and just do the opposite. And this one is, I think, the easiest to do. Keeping your back straight, coming forward, nice stretch under here. Oh yeah, that feels great. And forward, and forward. So let's quickly do a turn. Realigning here, back with the foot, back with the heel, nice and tall. You're going to be able to relax now. Hopefully take a walk. You need that kind of exercise too. That's for our heart and our lungs. And balance too. Just regular walking is good for balance. Reaching down, lifting up and pulling back. And we're going to let go this time. Reach. So you're pulling back and reaching at the same time. Can you do it? And then we'll just bring that foot down. Terrific. We're going to sit back and do nothing just for about a minute. You're going to take a nice breath in, holding, and breathe out, and think about how relaxing it is to do this kind of breathing. And the more you do, the more relaxed you'll be. It's good for high blood pressure. It's good for anxiety. And sometime in life, we all experience all of that stuff. Again, we're going to breathe up through the nose. I really would like to see you get used to doing this anytime. Holding that breath and then exhaling. Keep exhaling. The exhale should be a little bit longer than the inhale. Dropping that chin down. Wonderful. And then we'll bring our head back up. And I can say goodbye to you, but not for good. I'll see you next time. And just feel good that you've done something really good for yourself, something really important. Bye for now. See you next time.